The Russian sleep experiment. If you have not heard about it, grab some popcorn, get comfy, because here we go. So this happened in 1940, where during World War II, Russian researchers took 5 subjects that they deemed political prisoners of the state. And their plan was to keep them awake for 15 days using an experimental gas-based stimulant. And they would be carefully checking the oxygen, making sure they don't die, right? But this was before cameras, so they only had microphones and then like a 5-inch thick glass window. The chambers were also filled with water, books, cots, and dried food to sustain the whole experiment. The first 5 days, no complaining. But then again, they were also falsely promised that they would be freed if they submitted to this test and did not sleep the whole time. So then day 5, they start experiencing severe paranoia, where all the subjects stop talking to each other and they begin whispering in the microphones. After 9 days, one subject starts screaming on the top of their lungs for 3 hours straight until their vocal cords tear. And then it's only squeaks after that. And then a second subject starts screaming. The weird part is that the other captives that weren't participating in the screaming had no reaction, as if it wasn't happening. They were just whispering in the microphones, and then they began tearing pages out of the books and using their feces to smear on the windows until they covered the window completely. After the window was covered, the screaming stopped, and so did the whispering in the microphone. 3 days passed where the researchers kept checking the microphone hourly. And then the oxygen also indicated that all 5 were still alive, so they thought this was impossible for there to be no sound and 5 people. So the morning of day 14, the researchers did what they said they were not going to do. They said that they were going to use the intercom inside the chamber to provoke a response. They said that they were going to be opening the chambers to test the microphone, and you will not believe what one of the subjects responded. It gives me the chills. My video is getting a little long, so come back for my part 2.